Hello, hello. A little bit earlier than promised, but I really want to get all of this stuff put away. So, as promised, here is my most recent Haul-a-palooza. I really got to stop waiting 3 months in between floss tubes because then I get way too much stuff. So, the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to go through the cross-stitch stuff first. So if you're interested in cross-stitch and you're not in my squishies, then you can see what I got and go ahead and go on with your day. And if you are interested afterwards, after I get done with the cross stitch, to see what sorts of yarns I've been spending way too much money on, you'll see. There's lots. So anyway, the first thing is probably the most recent thing I got, which would make sense that it's on top. And this is I'm having to do my garden by myself for the first time this year, and I don't know who my dad used to borrow the rototiller from. Oh my gosh. As soon as I say I'm not editing, I suddenly can't talk. I don't know. Well, it's pure unfiltered DNA geek. We'll see how this goes. So anyway, rototiller. I don't know who my dad used to borrow it from. So I put a note out on Facebook that asked if I knew anyone that had one I could borrow, and one of my cousins came to the rescue, and she brought down her tractor and tilled my garden for me. And so I decided that I want to make her a little thank you because she's done several nice things for me lately. And I feel like it always goes one way. So I at least want to make her a little gift. And as evidenced by the fact she has a tractor with a rototiller attached, she has a little farm. They grow a lot of vegetables to sell, and they do you-pick strawberries, and they have lambs. So I got from Pickle Barrel Designs Farm to Table Part 1. And I am going to make one or both of those for them, for their farm. Maybe to put at their stand when they go to the farmer's market or whatever. And then I got the called for flosses from, I think they're all Classic Colorworks. There might be some Gentle Art in there. Nope, they are all Classic Colorworks. So I got all of the flosses that were called for. Before I left, actually a long time before I left, this is one of the things I didn't show on my March Flosstube. I had these then, was I found these at the local craft store. And this room that I'm in, if you're relatively new here, I'm in the process of remodeling my house since I inherited it after my dad passed away. I've been redecorating it to make it kind of mine. And this room that I'm in, the theme is kind of Michigan, up north lake. I have a picture of the bridge on the wall over here. I have lighthouse coasters, and I wanted to make some lighthouses to put on the walls in this room. So I found these. They're by a Presque Isle Needleworks. And I got a couple. So this one is Mackinac Point Lighthouse. And this one is Mission Point Lighthouse. And I've actually been to both of these. So yeah, I got those to make. But then the fun thing was afterwards, when I was trying to decide what sort of gift I could take to the UK with me to give to the rest of the coven, I got them each their own, and everybody got a different lighthouse. So all of them have a Michigan lighthouse stitch. So that was kind of my little fun thing. Speaking of the UK, you may remember I said I spent more at needlework shops than I did souvenir shopping. So let's see what I got, shall we? This is what I got at Create Nostalgia, I think. Yes. Yes, this was Create Nostalgia. First, I got some DMC 704 to go with the Witch's spell, which is right here, so I'm going to just put that there. And then I got a few fancy flosses that go with one of these patterns that I'm about to show you. First one up is It's Not Halloween Without Pumpkins. Ugh. I'm probably gonna have to open all of these up and it's gonna crinkle, crinkle, and I'm sorry, but that is the way she goes. Still pretty shiny, but it's not Halloween without pumpkins. And I'm gonna butcher this because I don't speak Italian, but it's Curore I Bare Curore is the name of the designer. And I don't see that a lot over here. I think I've seen it at Keepsakes, but that's about the only place I've seen it. And I'll get that back in there somehow later. I also got from the Blue Flower, and I got this one, and Jen Wolf Down the Rabbit Hole got this one. So we can stitch them together at some point. But this is Hedgehog and Hyacinth. From Cottage Garden Samplers, from the A Time for All Seasons series, I got October 31st. And this is actually what the fancy flosses are for, is this one. Glendon Place. And yes, I can get Glendon Place in the US. But I got this one because it already came with the buttons and the, I think that might be, wildflowers. Karen Wildflowers, yes. So this is Come Sit a Spell. And then this one I got, if you watch Mad Morty and the Brom, Morty is working on this one. And they had the finished piece on the wall. And I'd seen Morty working on it, but I'd never seen the finished piece. So I got that one, Spooky Home, from X's and O's. And it also came with the DMC variegated and the 2 Krennics that are used in it. And there are a couple of really cool ones on the back that I also like. So that was what I got at Create Nostalgia. Or no, this was the Nimble Thimble, not Create Nostalgia. This was at the Nimble Thimble. you wonder what that flickering light is, I have this one LED light that doesn't fit in the socket very well, and so occasionally it works and occasionally it doesn't. And I am too short to change it without getting up on the ladder, and I just don't want to drag the ladder in here, so it flickers. That's my solution to a lot of things, is I'm too lazy to do it, so I don't. Okay, this is what I got at Create Nostalgia. First, I have this lovely fabric. This is called Petrol Blue, and Stitchy Cat Lady, Jo, actually found this first, and I said, oh, I love that. And she goes, I think there's one piece left. So we went out, and she helped me find it. It's a 28 count linen. Despite the glare, the color is actually pretty true in that picture, so I'm not going to worry about taking it out and doing crinkle crinkle. I got another Mill Hill. This is Graveyard Pumpkin. There we go. And I felt kind of silly going all the way over there and buying like American stuff, but you know, the thing that I find is it's so hit and miss. You'll see something in one needlework store and you'll never see it anywhere else. So I decided they don't take up a lot of room in the suitcase. I'm just going to pick them up. I've been wanting this one for a while. This is Mirabilia's April Blue Diamond Fairy for the Year of the Fairies. This is April, which is my birthstone, which I kind of hate because diamond is a boring birthstone, and you never get birthstone jewelry because it has more significance than that. This was pointed out to me. Was it Jen and Georgie? I don't know, but they said I needed to get this. It's just a little band. JBW Designs Ode to Britain in honor of my trip to Britain. And yeah, there you can see the whole thing. I got the Victoria Sampler Seaside Garden Sampler. Not very much my style, but for some reason I just really liked it. From Just Another Button Company, I got this pattern, and of course it came with the Just Another Button Company buttons. But this is Girls Night Out. And I just love, they've all got the little goggles on their hats, and I think they're adorable. I can't wait to stitch that one. Basically, I can't wait to stitch all of them because, you know, otherwise I wouldn't have bought them. I think Morty also got this one. Somebody did. Another Mill Hill, the Caribbean Santa. I don't know why I'm ending up with all these Santas. I said I didn't do Christmas, and now apparently I do Christmas. And then last but not least, I thought that I had left my scissors at home. I was using nail clippers on the plane because I didn't want to worry about taking any of my good scissors on the plane and getting them confiscated. And then I thought I hadn't thrown any in my regular luggage, but I had. But I got these before I knew that. So they're leopard print. And so that is what I got at Create Nostalgia. And that is all the stuff that I got while I was in England. And I had, more importantly, a very good time with my friends. And I saw some very cool things, and I proved to myself that I could go to a foreign country by myself and be okay. Yay me! Okay, while I've been away, I had some fabrics of the month build up, so let's pull these out. I think they've kind of slid down off the sides and whatnot. And I know some of them are missing. because I know the Princess Pink from earlier this month from Mystic Fabrics is, oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, fabrics of the month. June 2024 Mystic Fabrics. I just said Princess Pink. April 2024 Mystic Fabrics. Purple Posies. All right, one of these is not April. One of these has to be March. Because there weren't two different colors in April. So this might be March, or that might be March, and this might be April. I don't know. But either way, this is Flare. But they both say April 2024 on the tag, so I don't know which one's which. And then Be Stitch Me. This was May Neutral. Gray Magic. Gray is my favorite neutral if you've never been here before. I love it. April 2024, Be Stitch Me. Is April Showers, which I actually think I got as an April fabric of the month, my very first year in the club. So now I have it in Ada and Lugana, because when I started I was doing Ada and then I switched to Lugana. And then this must be March because I don't think June's has shipped yet. So this is another neutral, a dark neutral. That's Gold Rush. I got a few needle minders. These were from the Stitchy Ferret. I got them because I wanted this one. I'm sorry, these shouldn't crinkle. I thought I had already gotten these out, but I guess I hadn't. So I got it because I wanted this one, the Highland Cow. And I wasn't going to send something all the way over from the UK without, you know, one needle minder. So I got 3. So I got the Dumpster Fire. It says it's fine. Feels like a metaphor for my life. And then I got this cute little Cerberus. Okay. I have way too much stuff, but that's not what I meant to say. I have 3 mystery kits from Forbidden Fiber Company. I thought I had one other unboxing to show you as a Black Needle Society Saturday morning stitching box. Apparently I deleted the video at some point. That's what happens when you make a video and then you don't use it for 2 months. So I don't have that. I did get the Saturday morning stitching box. I did film an unboxing, but I don't have it anymore, and I've already put the box away. So, yeah, sorry about that. Plenty of other people have done unboxings. I'm sure that you can find one or two. So in March, I got the Holiday Ghost series that they've been starting. So I got the St. Patrick's Day one. I already had the Valentine's Day one. And it came with the fabric, which is Babbling Brook. This is 16 count Ada Zweigert. And then all of the colors that you need to do the pattern. A needle minder, pot of the gold at the end of the rainbow, project bag, and then this was the pattern, and I love it. It's so cute. It was shenanigans. Let the shenanigans begin. Very cute. Then I got the Pet Lovers. Obviously, I got the Dog Lovers version. If you can't hear the 2 reasons why snoring away, just be assured that they are here. Again, all of the flosses that I need to do the project. A needle minder. The zipper pull on this one broke. I have to fix it, but you can see the fabric is 16 count Bungalow. And then this pattern is Dog Obsessed. Blessed and Dog Obsessed. I am super excited. If you have not been on Forbidden Fiber Company's website lately, the Halloween box this year is the Goonies. So yeah, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. And then they released a Wicked mystery kit. So here's the bag, little witch hat charm on the end. All of the colors that you need to do it. Of course, you can't have a Wicked without actually having, and they've had this color for a while because I think I actually have another skein of it as Alphaba. The needle minder is the playbill poster. I've seen Wicked 3 times and I'll probably see it a 4th because it's going to be in Indianapolis next year again. And I'm probably going to go down and see it again. The fabric for this one is 16 count Lucky. And then the pattern is The Chance to Fly. I've been rearranging my patterns in preparation for the craft room tour. We're getting closer and closer to that. I have so many Forbidden Fiber Company patterns, it's not even funny. But I guess that just says something about I love Forbidden Fiber Company. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that that is all of the knitting stuff, that's all of the cross stitch stuff I have. So if you're not interested in really pretty colored yarn, then have a great couple weeks, and I will see you with a regular Flosstube around the end of the month, beginning of July. And if you are into squishy stuff, stick around because I've got a lot of it. I've been good lately. I don't think I've bought any yarn since I got back from England. I did buy some yarn while I was in England, but I haven't bought any since I got back. And when I say I bought some when I was in England, it means I ordered some online from one of my regular needle work or one of my regular yarn suppliers. I didn't actually buy it in England. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So the first thing I did is I bought a sweater quantity. Yes, I am going to tackle a sweater at some point this year. This was by Arcane Fiberworks, and it is called Morpho Me. And I bought a sweater quantity of it. A sweater quantity for my fat butt. So that's a lot of yarn. It is probably going to be the most expensive clothing item that I own anymore. Now that I don't have ball gowns and whatnot anymore. I got some woven labels to be able to put on my knitting. And for the life of me, I cannot read. I don't remember who I got them from, so I'll have to look it up and try to remember in my next Flosstube. Somebody remind me. But I'm never making anything for you again. Look after it. I'm not joking. Very slow fashion. So painfully slow. This is very much me, made with love and lots of very bad words. Look after it. And you can see that the hand wash dry flat instructions are actually on here. It's not just a funny. This took forever to make. Did I mention it took forever? And then good things take time. Look after it. And I got 3 sets. Now I just have to find excuses to make people stuff that I can put those in. Okay. From Sock Obsessions Yarn, they've had this pre-order a couple times since I've been buying yarn from them, and I've managed to resist it all the times until this most recent one. So I got the pre-orders of their really fancy ones. This is Bioluminescence. And this is Fairy Witchcraft. And they're just so vibrant and so pretty. That it finally broke me down and I had to get it. From A Chick That Knits, I got oh shoot, what was it called? The Trailing Flowers Shawl. I had seen this online and I got the pattern on Ravelry, and they had put together different colorways for this shawl. So this is what I got. was the Black Orchid colorway. So this is Black Orchid. Fuchsia. And another skein of Black Orchid. So I will, and I've got the pattern to at some point make this shawl. Forbidden Fiber Company. I got a couple skeins from the Ever After collection. I managed not to buy the whole collection. I got 2 skeins. This is Masquerade Ball. And this is Just Breathe. Also from Forbidden Fiber Company, I got the entire Wicked collection, as if you couldn't tell that was coming. This is Changed for Good. Popular. Galinda with a ga, but then the ga is silent later. Defy Gravity. And Elphaba. From Dragon Horde, I already had a skein of this, but I ordered 2 more skeins because I wanted to have 2 skeins that came from the same dye lot because I'd like to make a shawl with it. So this is Wing Leader. So yeah, same dye lot. Instead of buying one and hoping that it matched well enough with the skein I already had. So I'll make socks and a shawl. And then this one, I feel like I should have gotten multiple skeins of this one too because I love it. This is what I ordered while I was in England because I saw it and I was like, I need that, and I know how fast they sell out. This is Should I Get the Wing Leader? And I love that. So we got that. And then the last thing that I got was, been looking up what I need for making some of my projects, and I keep having to buy circular needles. I had to buy a short connection size 9 circular, and then I was just like, you know what? Eventually I'm gonna have the whole set anyway if I keep just buying these. So I got the whole set of the Rocket squared needles, and they're interchangeable. So I can just make whatever size that I need rather than buying them one at a time and then having to try to keep track of each individual envelope and figure out where they all are and all that until I get the craft closet sorted. So I just went ahead and bit the bullet and got the whole thing. It was my birthday present to me back in April. So yeah, there we go. That is everything I got over the last 3 months, except for the things that I showed you in the last Flosstube. Flosstube, itchy nose, rears its ugly head. Fortunately, just at the end. Yeah. And now I can finally put it all away, and it's not all sitting in a big pile in the corner of my living room. Yay! Yay! So anyway, I'll see you in a couple weeks for an actual Flosstube with actual progress and actual projects. In the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy. See you later. Bye.